drive, awesome, it comes out number 3, and I was like, look, drives way up 30 feet, goes in, and the thing slides out, takes out, comes down, and go clamp on, comes down and goes down. It has like little bicycle generators. It's recharging its batteries. As it comes down, yeah. And that's in, remember, where's Outback?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Outback bought a second, so Christmas for yeah, that. You know, so we do all kinds of stuff, all kinds of people. You know, different do them all. We just, most of our stuff when we first started doing this back then, it all comes from the paint suppliers, TV, Sherwin, the paint press, one for paint stuff, and the guys don't take it apart. So now we got stuff in 760 volt, the Henning, Rockford, all kinds of different. I just talk about the different divisions where we used to be years right there, Chico customer. In Sacramento, we got, been there about 15 years, and Antelope Iron runs the system. Western Field and Diamond Springs. Sacramento, we got the, what's that, that does the stuff for Intel, Scientific Metal Finishing. Then you sold one to, what's the place up there now? The place we're going to go out to?
JB Radiator.
JB Radiator. Yeah, and stuff, and a lot of big stuff. So, we got to do for the Navy, just different stuff. And then, since you're kind of like, when you're doing electrical, inside of this building right here, is in the last 6 or 7 years, all the electrical control systems for the pipeline. No. Oh, wow. There's 4 million square feet here. Huge sections all built. Kunzwagner Electric division built. In fact, a couple summers ago, they had come in and put in helicopters landed, put new air units in it, the whole center of the place exists. This is time control, all of them wrapped up, big electric control boxes, and they've been shipping them out of here now. So they're all doing their bombing years, they were just still building, they just kept building, they knew it was going to go. So they're just storing them up, you know. So as they started doing these pipelines, they're all leaving on here. Every couple of days you see a little bit big one that takes off. That's the biggest center of the planet. It's a big place. But
we serve pretty much the whole building. So
they
went around the opposite way.
Yeah.
There's a big the boiler house is still over there by that boiler tower. When I was about 16, 17 years old, we used to go out and work on a firework and refractories and everything. There's a fire suppression, new little building was built right on the site. If you go around there, we put that in from about 2 years ago. We built the building, the firehouse system. But back in the back here, the Army truck line, we de-undercoated 450 Army trucks. The blue building back there, they had put stuff on them and had to take the undercoating off. Hey, let's get on here. See, keeps you on track. There's
he can do that with a look.
Yeah, I did. I gave him a look. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man.
What question do you have before I turn some of this stuff on? Any questions?
I don't remember now.
Back here. Flow controls into here.
Okay.
So when it gets low on water, it shuts off the whole system. Okay.
Now, is there a centralized point where, assuming the system shuts off and we don't know why, we know we've got water, we know we've got everything like that, do all of those run to a centralized system where we could quickly check? I'm assuming they're either normally open, normally closed.
Yes,
and we could go right there
going
with the
into here.
Quickly know, okay, shit, that one's bad, bypass it, go back to running. We just know we've got to monitor that to make sure
that's going to be in here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's give me some open up. Yeah, I mean, if you call it a brain box, it's not much of a brain box. It's more,
right, but that's
more
where all
easier to work on.
The inputs go that say go or don't go.
I can get you
I'm traveling. I want the pocket knife on me.
Yeah. Your beer opener.
All right, that's great. Multiple uses.
I get my beer opener back.
Yeah, come on now.
Somehow it's here. We'll get you a wiring schematic so you can actually somehow, and it's ending up back here. This is all the 120 volt stuff comes back in here somehow.
Okay.
Now, that'll tell you which relay is kicking it off or whatever. Here's the OWS pump. So there's gonna be a float control in that one. The filter pump's gonna be floats on this one. The flush flush not in yet. And I'm not sure what that is there.
That's the air compressor.
Somehow there's going to be.
That's the air compressor.
Okay, air compressor. So it's going to somehow they're going to be tied in here to kill these if you run low.
Just sending the boss photos.
So,
Right, I saw that, and I was happy to see that.
yeah, so there's,
Okay.
yeah, they'll probably, I think we have some that they put them on, actually put on a little bit more of a setup for you. So you got something to track it all. Yeah, put it up.
Push that beer opener back together.
Yep, give it back.
And leave home without it.
Nope.
Okay. And so the floats on there, the air compressor, like I said, there'll be an extra air hose on there with the signal on here. How often does it get cold in there? Does it?
Not very.
We're
We're not cold weather country.
yeah, we get 20s. Okay.
But we don't use mats there. In those locations, I mean, where our mats are, it's gonna be soft underfoot.
Down in the bay though, it will.
At night, yeah, I mean,
Brisk right off.
and that's what you'd be worried about
I
when
mean,
it's
for, like I say, want to get water out of the pump right, it depends on the way you shut the valve off here, break this open. Okay, you have some water on the ground, but you drain out your hose, right? Some of the other ones will have different airlines, they'll put airlines to shut them kind of pull them out. So you gotta close this off here.
So say we disassemble this, or we have our initial startup, we just pull that screw to bleed everything back off. That way we make sure these pumps are full of water before we start anything up.
You're just, there you go.
Really?
There you go. That's it. Now, turn them on.
Gravity will take over and push that air out.
But I could make it a little more difficult. But this is all you do.
Okay.
It'll fill itself up. Go ahead and give me the water, and it'll start. These pumps will actually suck, but we're actually gravity feed.
Yeah, I can see
So
that.
as soon as we turn
But
them on,
if there's air trapped in there.
yeah, but this will
that's
get
kinda
into
good.
it. It just
Pushes it right out.
It just pushes it right out. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's pretty easy. Yeah, it's not a. It takes when we have the hot water coils in them. We'll show them over. It takes a little bit longer for water to. You'll hear sometimes as it's turning out the water, the air out of the line. So it'll do that. This one here is really crank it over and let it go. Like so, we put the pipe because then get that. Sometimes you get that sweating. Yeah. So just kind of avoid some cracking those there. I think they told me about they didn't have enough of the raw milk feed. I'm fired up.
Let's go through whatever our startup procedure would be.
Well, we know we got water in here. I already got water in here, so it's filled. So knowing we got the window here so someone can see it. Basically, you hear because it gets a little loud here when we run anything. But the first thing you can do, I already got that done. It's all automatic.
What's AWS stand for?
OWS, oil water separator. Okay. That's this pump right here.
Okay.
We'll go back, we'll have little labels on when we get done. Decal and stuff like that, we'll have labels on them, say 460 power, just, whatever it is. So, you turn that on, it's on automatic, you can. See, but we'll turn on automatic, now it's in float controls. Now the floats take over, okay? The filter pump, which is auto, is this one back here, it's got enough water right now. If I go, just to show you.
Okay, that's that one.
So if I go with this. And then then I've got the air compressor, and then the flush we have to run that in. So basically, it's in its mode. So if you're gonna go on and you just lot of water, and when it's first filling, when we first start the system, they thought you could come to me, you can fill it from the tank and just let it fill itself up. But you can fill that up, you can fill this up and just fill it at one point off the system there, and just as it's filling the very last chamber, just let it, if you just fill it from outside, fill the last chamber, and this end, as the water fills up, it'll start flowing out of it like the shut-off valve. So shut the valve off, let the water fill up, and open up the valve, hold it so it gets most of the air out of that line. Then cam on on the outside. And then from there it's going to really start taking over. So once in a while you might have to crack this open to get a little bit of the air out of it. But usually if you get up high, then you'll see like it's almost like being a truth fan. Gauges it. Okay. In the right mode. That's just a 3-way valve. So this is okay. That direction that handle is totally right.
And really, that's why we say, be here a day and a half or so you can kind of run through it, understand him. Him and I will come out for like your first go through out in California to be there for you, just make sure you kind of understand how to operate and aren't too overwhelmed with it.
What ends up happening a lot of times, you guys go out meeting there like in Canada. First one I come out to. I thought I'm going out to help. But I never got things. But I never watched the match. I'm just going out there.
Yeah, so if you have it there and you want to use it before we get out there, say, hey, basically call us or FaceTime us. We'll walk you through the process.
We have a TV FaceTime and watch. A lot of stuff over the phone, Skype and FaceTime.
What does this valve do? It's a lot easier with FaceTime seeing it than having you try to describe where it's at.
You may call a part of different part we're calling.
Yeah.
But the one guy's calling it the downloader valve.
Yeah, it's like different industries.
Yeah.
Some different stuff that's on their own.
Yeah. Like you call this a rupture disc. Oh, that's the safety valve. So what I typically do is Chris, he put the little markers on this here. So some of these electronic engines, something has to be set in, but usually I turn it down. I mean, you could literally go up and just fire it up and go.
But it's probably easier on things to bring them up slower.
Well, I do that just for the safety. I mean, that the barrel friction drive will automatically do that. And you'll see later when you go to it just instead of boom, it does it by itself. I haven't tested that. We just turned them on the other day. So basically, come over here and I just kept down like this here, just make sure it starts. When you get down and start, make sure you have the water on. I do. See right out here.
Gallons a minute, 20 gallons a minute. So we got a total of 40 gallons a minute coming in here. What is that pump?
A couple hundred. So really, it depends what we have or what we have. So it's going to be, what we do on down there, we kind of have it, so it's going to be, we're going to get a 80,000 on it, right? It's going to be certain amount, kind of back it off there, so when we dump it, okay, and then flush it so you can kind of go forward. That kind of pump can be added to do different things. We're going to better flush down hose on at the same time. We can use it for wash down hose. Just, there's all kinds of stuff.
And honestly, the initial setup with one of you guys coming back to help us for the first setup.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, okay. after that, this is gonna progress. I mean, you're gonna see things that, well, this would be better if we
Yep.
pulled water off of this to clean up and do all these different operations. And I don't think it's that big of a deal to teeth into something as long as it's kind of getting
Yeah, I
back
mean,
into
especially
itself.
that setup right there.
Yep.
Can't walk on it.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm sure we're gonna, I mean, we modify everything anyways.
Yeah, most of these guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally could, so you could take say if you want to clean something like that, you can take the high pressure line coming off here, put them on a block on it, unloaders on it, okay? Have return line, because we're doing it for one customer, right? He's got 4 pressure washers running at 4,000 PSI, 5 gallons of water each off one of these pumps, right? So you have to come out, take the high pressure, block, each one have its own individual loader, bypass line back to the system. Just run the pump. I mean, you can have 8 guys running. I mean, for a Nick Ham in the hot water, you know. If you're, let's say you, I mean, for contracts, right? If you do the gamma jets, okay, you know what the gamma jets are, they
No
clean
idea.
inside the, I mean, it's a big business. They clean inside the frac tanks.
It's a jet that goes up inside the tank that spins and cleans.
360, like a stack cleaner or something like that.
Oh,
So they use a lot of water now. I'll have to haul it off. Man, you get on site, they're cleaning these things. This thing is a bomb because now they take all the water recycled. They can run it instead of just because they take it, they haul it, they wash it, they transport it, go get another load.
Another cost saving.
I mean, so you're talking, see, yeah. So if you get into the, see, there's just the big industrial contractor, they have a little bit of. So they go look for pumps and fire the pump.
Down there. Actually,
That is, if
Look
you're
at that.
out of water,
It's like,
it shuts her
open
down.
up the pump. Yeah.
The grids, like say, I'll take them down there. I mean, this is one of the bigger ones, but it's you can reach over, you can shake them out. Sometimes you take a hose. It's really just depends on give them a little bit of vibration, and the little fine stuff kind of wiggles off and falls on. You see the crud. It'll come over here, but it'll happen. It'll go over here. It'll get caught in the filter, and then you backwash it back outside. And there's a drain on the bottom of it. You can actually just
Take those out.
drain outside. You can take them out, rinse them out, but when you're when you're cleaning mat, you're probably going to be starting to you clean all your mats at one shot, right? So you'll probably just start cleaning daily, or to get it done. Or,
Yeah, as they start coming in. I mean, this is on multiple projects, so they're gonna come in waves, I guess would be the best way to describe it.
yeah.
You know, I'm
So
not-
I mean, you're not just going to wash 2 mats today and then shut her down.
No.
No,
So you're going to wash
No way.
Truck.
a few hundred truckloads, yeah.
Truckloads.
So when you're running, you're running.
Yeah.
If you don't have enough to really run for a few days, you're probably not going to wash mats.
Well, until I saw the system, I would have said we're gonna probably be running all the time. But now I think it's gonna be so fast that we're gonna actually be caught up, which will be strange.
Yeah, which now we're never. I mean, there's 2 full-time guys constantly.
Full
Yeah.
time,
Mhm.
never able to keep up, sometimes 24/7.
Pressure washer, mats.
Yeah, we don't even do that. We're using a fire hose currently.
Okay.
The pressure washer just takes too long. I know that
Got it.
there's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna big shit off.
Right. But
Yeah, this will catch you up quickly.
But
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah.
Pressure washer gets
Oh yeah, it's
majority
great
of
if you got a day of map,
yeah, damn that, yeah.
or
Yeah.
I mean that's exactly
Or
right.
2,
but-
an hour, yeah, pressure washer takes, yeah.
Wyatt used to have to do that.
Yeah.
That's
time
when I
ago.
wanted them absolutely spotless.
Right.
It's like Jesus.
That takes you about an hour, doesn't it? I mean,
Oh, more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get in every little crack and crevice. I mean, they say seedless. I mean, it's really got to be.
It's gotta look new.
Yeah.
Actually.
yeah.
So I mean they're sitting on one spot.
Then run to 0 to 15.
Yeah, 0 and 15,
And
and
then
if you gotta get them that clean, just slow that conveyor
or-
down.
yeah.
Give it more time in
0
there.
on it, you really rip it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those zeros spin pretty. You know the rotators. You guys get the rotators. You know,
How we do on our hydro excavating.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the but like for the pressure washer ones, those are just, that's what you're gonna end up with.
Yeah, because there's a 0 tip in there.
Zero tip spin.
So you can actually add 2 zeros to that, and it's basically just a larger pattern of the spin of the zero. Yeah.
But I mean I would say at least initially set it up the way that,
Yeah.
that you would set it up.
We'll set it
And
up the way we
if
wanna
need
set it
to
up.
make modifications.
Yep, we'll do that.
We'll call you. We'll see what we can do
Yeah.
differently to make
Yeah.
it, you know, run as efficiently as possible.
Yeah. 0 and 15.
0 15. Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, most of our stuff is kind of a clayish.
There's those donuts. Anyway, I want some coffee. Okay.
Yeah, I had a donut earlier.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Before lunch.
They like your work.
Thank you.
Like your guys' work.
Oh, absolutely. Outstanding. It's coming.
It's coming.
There's a yeah. There's just it's kind of funny because you know we're doing this stuff right. And people ask us, "How did you come up with this? You know, what'd you do? How'd you make this stuff work?" You know, it's just like I don't know, just did it. You know, a couple of
Well, a lot of
guys.
it is quite honestly it's experience, but
Yeah.
then you see a lot of things that are common sense, and on a large level, you bring up Caterpillar a lot. I would bring it up to their engineers. Why are we doing this way? That's my background, the heavy equipment with
Yeah.
Caterpillar. And they're like, well, we have to stay competitive in the market. You don't have to stay competitive in the market.
Right.
You're not worried about
Right.
mass producing this.
Right.
I mean, you can make it the way that it's the most logical and makes the
Yeah.
most sense and
Right.
it's easy
That's
to
all,
use, everything
all the
else.
stuff we do, like the metal finishing operations, right? It's in Victoria, Texas. We're putting a system in for KGM that's making the new counterweights for the
For
back
Cat.
ends of the big loaders for
For Cat.
Caterpillar out there. And then they asked us about Tennessee operation too. So we're actually putting that in a sea can.
Yeah.
But we know how to make that work in the water recovery, the cost recovery of the chemical. You know, I had one customer uses 122 barrels of chemical a year, right? Then went down to 28. 122. Okay. Some of them now, we got that so refined, it's like, that same guy probably used 12 if that.
Not 5.
Yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah, because we all we do is take all the dirt out of the water, keep the chemical. Like if you're washing your dishes at home, Dawn detergent, you put a couple in there, squirt it down drain, we just take all the dirt out and keep the chemicals in the water. And then just add a little bit of makeup next day. Our systems typically run on about a gallon of chemical a day. Where these guys are flooring down in California, we're using massive loads of chemicals by the totes.
Right.
Yeah, about 500 gallons a week. Very little because it's just all down.
500
Oh,
gallons
yeah,
a week.
that's it. Yeah, the chemical guys have them putting soap and degreaser on. Okay, and the degreaser, they throw the grease on. And, see, and you set it up there. You know, most guys know anything about the stuff, and they come up and they look at it right away. I mean, they do it so fast, it's not even worth looking at. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not sure how to set it up, but
Yeah,
it's
we'll,
a
we'll,
timer,
yeah,
basically.
we'll have it set up.
So,
Yeah, we'll have it set up for you.
It'll be set up by the time it's all wired and set up, really.
Yeah.
Ready to go. We got a little manual. It's like
Oh,
It's
well, I'm
like-
glad it has a manual.
that's like setting up your phone. So and that's
I don't know,
that's-
this looks a lot like
Yeah.
I tried an automatic gate opener
Yeah.
like
Okay.
a couple months ago.
That's probably like your sprinkling system at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
But then this is the OWS pump. This one here will take, like I said, every now and then you might want to come in there and check that. You know, just to make sure nothing has
Or
got
when we're
that.
filling it, open that up. Let
Oh, you may have to open it up to prime it, but like I said, a lot of times on the outside, it's you have it up there, it'll kick itself on because the water's typically higher and it's gonna kind of, once you open it up, it'll kind of purge itself. This, we're not playing with the flusher pump yet. Air compressor, I think that's all. Let me see. There's probably a switch. They might not even, they might even not have.
You have it on off, Joe George.
Oh,
Oh.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, and there's no, does this need fuses? No.
Put on.
And all that does is run that backwash.
Right, and then you can tee off it if you wanted to blow out
Yeah, and
some of
have-
these
We
lines.
used to
Put a
put
little
Yeah.
QC or two
Right.
in here.
they're gonna have an airline on here and stuff for you. You have to fill up tires, something like that, so it's more than just blows if you're working on it. With a couple of them, you can almost put your own little
I mean, I'll
maintenance.
have my service truck, so
Yeah.
it'll be,
Yeah, you have maintenance, table in here or something like that. If you,
that'd be nice,
yeah.
actually.
So you can, there's space in this one.
It's like, what do we can get you a cheaper one, but it's like, you know,
Yeah,
so it's
well, we
just-
had some,
yeah,
we
yeah.
had some of the cheaper ones, and
Yeah.
just, well, the guys, oh, it'd be nice, you know, we could use that to blow this down, we get them in the air, you know, something's made bigger.
yeah,
Just, you know,
it's nice to have.
then, in fact, I'm gonna have you in the high pressure.
So that one's one and this is two, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this here will have the extra, this is a rupture disc, like you should unscrew this cap here. And then this out here, this looks like a little dime, it goes in if it ever blows. Okay. We put this, we can put the red line here at 4,000.
So don't leak going over there.
Well,
Or something's wrong,
yeah,
right?
well, yeah, if it starts wanting to go up way over that easily, that means you got nozzles to plug.
Yeah.
Okay, and so really, I think.
Is this the only spot it'll blow off if something's plugged up, or is there something somewhere
Those,
else?
those are all open over there, so all the
Okay.
nozzles are open, and see that variable over the gauges, so you can go over there and look to see. I open it up, right? I can turn this on slow to go out there and see where my nozzles. And once if it goes full bore,
Yeah, you know, it'd be,
It'll boom.
yeah, you start these two, but keep them down, and walk out there or have somebody back there
Make
just
sure you can
visually
see them.
check, see them squirting some
So
water
that way I
out.
don't
Yeah.
have a problem here.
Yep.
Yeah, because the guys have done them when they're done because they don't think it's cold outside, and then they didn't do it. It went down to 22 degrees. They come out at 9 o'clock in the morning, go fire the thing up, and then check. Those things are full of ice. This boom. Oh, we should have thought, oh, we should have drained it. I didn't think it was gonna get cold that way.
Yeah, and most of that drain's pretty good by itself, I assume, once you hook everything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
it-
Even if not, take a line from the air compressor,
Yeah.
blow it out. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's all. It's
Yeah, I
kind of like
actually
blown out.
just learned that one the hard way at the house.
Yeah.
The garden house attached to it.
Right.
Oh.
So.
Self-caulk, and
Yeah.
didn't know it was retro.
And it might not get cold during the day, but you know if it's getting under 32 or in that range, you know at night you guys are shut down. It'd be a good idea maybe to blow it out.
And that
Some
steel
of-
gets
yeah.
I'll definitely do that. Yeah,
And
I
it could
like
it could
that
be something
idea.
as simple as in here you put a portable heater.
Yeah.
That way you keep this room hot, but you still probably want to blow out some of those lines out there just to make sure in the morning when you get here.
Yeah, that insulated one over there had
A compartment heater, like a 40,000 BTU heater in there.
Yeah, if it's getting real cold, I'll probably
Yeah.
do something.
yeah. This electric heater will keep it. I mean, enough to keep it above 30 degrees. And
Yeah,
then
40
34
degrees and you'd be fine.
No, it doesn't freeze for you.
Yeah.
Drain on the bottom here, and then so you can periodically drain out. You'll notice sometimes on the bottom will be
Clean everything out.
they'll be just. It's hard to get a square tank like this with a cone so it directly in the bottom. You'll get some real fines that'll sit down there. Sometimes when it's washing them, take it back and clean it back and out. Just drain it out. Like I said, when you go to get done, you do that. You might have to say, oh, there's a little bit of dirt left in there. Back it out.
Yeah. So the drain that would be really
Good size.
drain that would be to shut. Close this, correct? Close this line so you're not filling this up.
Oh, you mean when
Yeah.
if he shuts it down?
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah, you can either really that's not going to do anything right now. I mean, if you
As long as your pumps are off.
Yeah, as long as your pumps are off, you can
because
just sit up here and drain
This
it.
is all
and it's
below
done.
it, so it's not gonna.
Yeah. And just make
Go
sure.
uphill?
And that's one thing, good thing you point out. Make sure you don't fire the system up with that shut.
Okay.
You'll
Well, I'll blow that.
Well, we've had guys do it.
Will that PVC right apart?
Yeah,
Well, actually, it
that's
looks like you got a relief.
Yeah.
Well, that's a vent. So I don't know if that would work as a relief. It probably will. Could probably shoot up because we have to put the vent there so it doesn't gravity feed because the higher level of the sewer will gravity feed out. Once it shuts off, it takes it like you can see right now. So here's the water level right here. And you can go up a little bit higher and it could actually come out for it. But what it does, it shuts off and it just fills the pipes drain out. Depends on what level it shuts out that. It depends on how fast that pipe drains down. Yeah. Yeah. So it's that's there. And then I told about the gauge right there. That'll be your backwash gauge when it's going, but there we'll have to adjust that to get that so it's set for you. Yep. And this is a three-way valve. That is in its operational mode. And we'll come back and label it with
Put arrows on it,
arrows or
yeah.
something like that.
Is there like an optimum pressure that you're looking for?
Or the lowest possible. I mean, because all that's giving you your how much back pressure.
Or, yeah. How plugged up you are.
If you turn the volume up to 80 or 100, right, you're gonna see that gauge go way up.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's clean, gauge will go way up. Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, I think these are really about 120 gallon a minute filters. Okay. But we don't need to run it. They're overkill for what we want. But
yeah, because you're only doing
only feed 40.
yeah. And the thing is, the cost for a squirt one like this here and this is not much difference because just the steel. That's the same that you're buying this much more of a tank. That's all it is. It's minimal. Same control. Everything's you just chop the top off, put that down there, and like $400 or $600 different. You get the big one.
Yeah.
And it costs a little bit more for the media, but you got a lot more filtering capacity. Yeah, because when it's a tank this big, you only got medium to here.
Yeah.
So it just works better. And then on these here, we'll open these up and drain these, and we'll do that in a minute. And then let's see back here, probably the flush will be on there. That'll be
That's his own separate line. Yeah.
just one separate.
Yeah.
Now actually this pump right here, we have hour meters across. I've only run this about an hour.
And that's just kind of the hookup if I want to clean out or whatever.
This is going to be a pre-flush. So there's going to be before the spinners. There's going to be a straight bar of flushing action. So this is going to be so it's going to clean those mats first before it gets into the high pressure side.
So
So
it's like what we're doing with our fire hose.
yeah, correct. Yeah, so we're hitting it with the fire hose and then we're cleaning with the high pressure.
That's probably more water than how many gallons were you running? fire hose.
So I have no idea what that thing's putting
That's
out.
probably, is it a 15 horse or 25 horse? That's putting out some
25.
water.
Yeah, 25
So that's
horse.
your fire, that's your fire hose
On
with
crack.
nozzles about this far off the surface.
Yeah.
So you're gonna initially hit it with the fire hose.
Okay,
And then once
Mess
that,
that
most
up.
of the junk's out, then you're gonna use the high pressure to really clean it up. So you won't see this running, we'll get the other ones will be running. I got actually hot and stuff, but they have to figure out on top of that, they're gonna make you some lids, so we're gonna figure out the lids are gonna slide back and forth or flip up and down, so you can, you know,
Maintenance work on
it, how you gonna work on it.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, I could even pick up off of her, maybe, I don't know.
I was gonna
well,
say-
you could do that, and then what's your, man, be either way.
Either way, I don't know, it might be easier to set them out of the way so you're not fighting to get around them or
Well, that
something
might
like
be
that.
better, because you guys will have to lift there anyway, forklift.
Yeah, no, I got a crane too.
Oh, that's probably better, otherwise we're gonna split systems on the other ones, we have doors that flip up, but they're gonna be heavy doors. So it either takes a man, a good man, or it takes two
Two,
men.
typically two.
Because we're gonna make it out of heavy steel and you gotta, and it ain't light, I mean, I get it up here and then it's like, okay, help me get it up.
Right.
Depending on what you got to walk around up there.
Well, if you have your fork, if you're gonna have your fork, we can put hooks on for forklift.
Forklift or
Yeah, either way.
an eye for crane picking.
We can
Yeah,
do
we do
both.
both.
Which order, yeah,
Yeah.
or add something
Yeah.
on if I want it.
That'd probably.
Yeah, or we could add it on
Yeah.
actually later
Don't
too.
matter.
Yeah, well, the lift off would
Semi-adept.
be, we have the lift off, and then we'll put some, make a lift off and put some, yeah, that's gonna be almost stopped there, so, and you go like that, something like that, and then I hit the green button from the start on HP1, and that one there should be the one.
First one.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one there. And you'll see the pressure work.
Well, what I would do is I'd leave it low like that, and you want to visually
You would look outside, make sure the
see your
guy-
nozzles, make sure they're spraying, both are spraying, that way you're not having anything clogged. Then you can come back and then you can turn it up.
Right after it's the guy out there looking, yeah, they all look like.
Give it a thumbs up.
Also focusing on that gauge as well, if you see a spike at a low level,
Yep.
you know you've got something plugging.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
So you can bring that up. There's actually more water. The nozzles are, when you kill it, you can just kill it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
just kill it. This is really for, like I said, and I haven't done this
Just
yet.
to visualize.
It's overkill. Yeah. So-
Here, that's where we're gonna run. I haven't done this yet, just to make sure so someone does it, you know, and you see the guys when they get comfortable, as they walk in, okay. They're let go, let go. That's not gonna allow it to hurt itself. No,
Right.
no, ultimate, that's what it, go ahead and do this one here. So, well, turn, oh, you can start this way first, and then bring it up, and then do the full load one, so you have, let's get away.
Get away.
And then try it with just a direct start with this, if she goes up, I'm sure. That works.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
And then
Maintenance intervals on